Creating the type of Instagram content that customers love. Hey there, friends. If there's one thing that you are more than aware of at this point, is that content is at the heart of any Instagram marketing strategy. With so many possibilities and a large variety of powerful editing tools to pimp up your images and videos, it can be difficult to determine what's the type of content that customers like. That's why in this lesson, we are going to discuss the elements that make the type of Instagram content that customers love. Stylish, striking pictures. Instagram became wildly popular thanks to people using it to share striking, eye-popping images and pictures. And that is exactly the type of image that will help you to differentiate your content from the rest. Images that include some kind of highlight element or distinctive feature. This can be anything that catches the eye, such as a beautiful natural occurrence like sunsets, dawn, snow, bright lights and water effects, beautiful architectural compositions, and special effects such as unique color schemes and combinations. Those elements, when combined with your products and great angles, will help you give your content that unique and polished look that customers love. The good news is that you won't need expensive equipment or a big travel budget to produce striking pictures. You will just need a good smartphone with a quality camera, a tripod, and basic lighting equipment. You can use Instagram's built-in editing tools and filters to enhance your pictures. And you can use royalty-free resources to find exotic backgrounds for your featured product images. Media featuring people. A lot of people see Instagram as a reflection of the lifestyles and things that they'd like to have. They use Instagram to see pictures and videos of people using the products that they'd like to own, of people wearing clothes that they'd like to wear, and of people visiting places that they'd like to visit someday. This means that by producing images or videos of people using your products or services, or people visiting your business, you can increase purchasing intent and drive more sales. This strategy not only helps you to put your products and services in a real-world context, it also helps to humanize your brand and makes it more relatable. Bit-sized videos. Videos are increasingly becoming the most popular media format among social media users, especially on Instagram. That's no secret. But what's really surprising is the type of video that can help you sell the most on the platform. On Instagram, the best type of videos to drive sales are bite-sized, very short videos featuring your product front and center. Videos captured with a smartphone camera are especially effective because they give your content a casual vibe that customers love, and that encourages them to buy on a whim. Loops and time-lapse videos. Video loops and time-lapses are insanely popular on Instagram, and lots of brands use those formats to give a different spin to their marketing campaigns. For instance, you can create video loops where you perform an action with your products, or a time-lapse video where you show your service in action until you show the results that you promise. Because these types of videos are so cool and entertaining, people share them like crazy, which can help you to reach much more customers. Image macros. Image macros are those super popular images with witty captions that people share like crazy everywhere. And while they won't necessarily help you to move sales, they can help you to capture the attention of customers in your niche. The trick is to combine image macros with your brand, or with the stuff that you sell. You simply have to come up with smart comments about your products, and to share them as image macros on Instagram. Potential customers will stumble upon them. They will share them, and they will follow your account to see more of your branded macros in your timeline. You can also create more elaborate image macros if you can come up with tips, jokes, or inspirational quotes. Tips for capturing and editing the perfect Instagram photo. Hey there, friends! One thing we have pointed out before is that Instagram exploded in popularity thanks to image posts, which are the most common type of Instagram posts. And there's good reason for that. Image posts allow brands and content creators to share their best photos to create awareness and engagement. This is because great photos can help you to really show the quality and lifestyle that you want to reflect. To help you achieve that, we're going to share with you some tips that'll teach you how to capture and edit the perfect Instagram photos. Equipment and specs. You can use your smartphone camera to take your Instagram photos as long as your camera is between 18 and 25 megapixels. Other equipment you can buy to take amazing Instagram pictures include a softbox for lighting, an adjustable tripod to hold your phone, a selfie stick. Although all pictures you upload to Instagram will be shown as square on the feed, it helps to know the dimensions of your pictures according to format. Square photos should be 1080 by 1080 pixels. Landscape photos should be 1080 by 566 pixels. Profile photos should be 1350 by 1080 pixels. Taking the perfect Instagram photos. Having great equipment and knowing the right specs for your photos will allow you to take amazing pictures only when you combine it with the right techniques. Let's take a look at the best techniques to take great photos with your phone. Apply the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is a technique where you place the subject of your picture a bit off-center to create a light imbalance that forces the viewer to pay more attention to the subject. This means that by creating this imbalance, you'll focus the attention on your product. You can apply the rule of thirds by turning on your camera grid lines. Then aim your subject in the intersection between a set of vertical and horizontal lines in the grid. You can enable your camera grid lines by going to your camera settings while you are on camera mode. Use symmetry. People are naturally attracted to symmetry and cool patterns. You can achieve symmetry simply by placing your subject right at the center of your pictures. Another good technique is to use leading lines to draw attention to your subject. This is the opposite of the rule of thirds, and it can also help you to achieve very interesting results. Focus on a single subject. If your objective is to highlight a product or a feature in your pictures, the best method is to focus your photos on a single subject. This means that you have to take your pictures with your subject, whether it is a product, object, or person, against a clear or minimal background, free of other objects and distractions. A good way to focus your photos on a single subject when you can't use a clear background, or when you prefer to use a natural background for your pictures, is to shoot your pictures against negative space. Negative space is simply empty space around the subject of your picture. You can achieve this by placing your product, object, or person against an empty wall, or inside an empty room. Try different angles and perspectives. When taking pictures, it is a good idea to test more than one angle and perspective. Because people are used to seeing stuff at eye level all the time, giving your photos an interesting perspective can rapidly increase engagement. You can do this simply by changing your shooting position. Experiment by twisting, turning, and doing inverse angles. Use natural light when possible. Soft boxes are very practical, but they can cause unwanted shadows and ugly light areas that can damage an otherwise nice photo. That's why we recommend you to use natural light when possible. Taking pictures of the outdoors right before sunset or at sunrise can help you to create warm, striking, natural-looking images.